What is good, guys? It's your boy Darian, man. Back at it again with another review today, man. And we got Charlie XCX, her new remix album, man. Brat, and it's completely different, but still Brat, man. And not gonna lie to you, this shit was intriguing as fuck. This shit was hella cool. Like, I mean, I've never ever listened to a remixed album in my life at all. And it was cool to experience this, man. I mean, the beats were super fucking weird and different. The time slots for each track changed from, before. And she really kind of like did a weird thing where she kind of just like, I mean, I guess that's a part of the remix though, for most of these tracks, is where she just like kind of extrapolated, or she like kind of like put her chorus behind the production, and she kind of made, even some of these were kind of like new tracks. Um, but overall, fucked with it a lot. It's just it's a weird way that the tracks that I didn't like, I actually like a lot more, and tracks that I used to like, I don't really like as much more. So let's get to the worst tracks first here, man. Mean Girls featuring Julian Casablancas. Um, Julian Casablancas is a Spanish. I don't know if it's a hip hop or a pop artist at all, but I think there was a lot of rapping in there, so I might have been hip hop. Um, she sounded fine on it. There was nothing wrong with her or his part, considering it's called. I mean, the first name is Julian. I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember exactly if it was a guy or a girl. I'm sorry. Um, but the issue is, Mean Girls didn't sound good production wise, in my opinion. It sounded a little iffy, and it didn't really hit for me. Club Classics featuring BB Tricks, another one, same thing. I feel like Club Classics kind of didn't sound as good, and the production kind of ruined it. BB Tricks, I don't know, I forgot, I don't even know if that was a producer or if that person was actually on the track. I forgot, but nonetheless, I didn't like it. Same thing, and I hate to say this because this is the one that I was kind of a little bit hyped for because I'm a big Ariana Grande fan, or was Sympathy is a Knife, and not much to do with Ariana Grande, though I will admit she didn't really have any much of a decent feature on it. But overall, the track itself was garbage. Like, I don't think she did Sympathy is a Knife any justice, and she made it sound way too worse than it needed to be. And again, the new chorus and everything, and completely different track from the original Sympathy is a Knife. Which, I mean, again, I know you're probably wondering, like, well, Darian, that's how remixes work. They usually kind of switch. No, 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 no. You don't understand. This is literally completely different. Like, I know you, if you know remixes now, it's usually like the beat kind of switches up, and maybe there's like a hit, like a, how do I explain it? A radio aspect to it. But overall, the song doesn't change at all. This song is completely different from Sympathies a Knife. That song was really good before. Listen to now. If you listen to the first, the Sympathies a Knife, it's really good. You listen to this, it's completely fucking different. Still Brad, but completely different. I Yeah. But honestly, everything else I loved. 360, Robin and Young Lean, the verses were great. 360 actually sounds enjoyable. And it's just a vibe. I like it. Talk Talk featuring Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan sounded beautiful on it. And the Talk Talk was actually not as talkative. And that's what made it good. I mean, not as repetitive and boring as it should be. And that's what made it good. It actually had lyrics to it, which makes it a song, which I like. Von Dutch featuring A.G. Cook and Addison Rae. I probably was not going to like it, but A.G. Cook doesn't ruin the song completely, and also he's also was also on the first album. And Addison Rae sounds fine on it, man. I like it. It's still good. Girl So Confused featuring Lord. That one was original. I love that one originally. I thought they absolutely murdered it. And it was beautiful, and they just brought themselves together to show people that they're not fighting. Awesome. Guys featuring Billie Eilish, another banger. Um, What do you want me to say? The L from the LGBTQ banger, right? Sorry, I meant the B, cause please bye. But yeah, no, it's a banger. It's a banger. Everything is romantic, featuring Caroline Polachek. Enjoyable. I liked it. Very enjoyable. Caroline did her thing on it, and everything is romantic was not completely uh, gone, and I like it. I mean, it was a weird everything is romantic, definitely weird. Not as romantic, but nonetheless, it's different and enjoyable. Rewind featuring Blade, cute, nice, enjoyable. So I featuring A.G. Cook, different, not the same as the original. I'm just gonna keep saying that because you gotta know that. Apple featuring Japanese House, the Japanese House, production sweet, cuddly, and beautiful. Apple is not as an Apple as it was before. I do think I like the original Apple more, but doesn't change the fact that I love this track too. I mean, this track is cute, pop, and different. Not like the original Apple. Again, brat but different. BTB features Tinashe. Cool, cool. Not as back to back as back to back to back to back to you, but more as back to back to back as in we're going through different countries and we're exploring our tours and shit. Tinashe does pretty cool for a feature. I think about it all the time featuring Bonnie Iver. This track was just an interlude, and now it sounds a little bit more beautiful with a little bit of Bonnie Iver. I like it. I like it a lot. 365 featuring a Shy Girl. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a big Shy Girl fan. From her features that I've heard, I'm just not into it because she's on a side of artistry that I just don't enjoy in terms of the music, but it's okay. Because this track didn't change much, and she added a cool little feature, and maybe it took a little while for the 365 to get in, but I still liked. And then the final track, I might say something stupid, even though I totally had this out of order because it released early, and then I kind of fucked up the track ordering list. But whatever. No, featuring 1975, John Hopkins, I think, from the 1975, if I'm correct. I don't know. This track is the one track that changed all the way through. Like it still kept its elements. It's just, why does it sound so fucking beautiful? It sounds gorgeous. It sounds way too good for an interlude to go from like what I think a minute or 2 minutes to like 4 minutes. So yeah, that shit was awesome, and I actually feel like I'm about to have to re-listen to interludes now. Why, like what the fuck? But overall, she forgot 2 deluxe tracks, but it is what it is. I still think it's the exact same score as before, except completely different, but not the. I'll be honest with you. Would I come back to listen to all these? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Probably. It's still a good album. I actually might just, who knows, just put it together with the original Brat and just compare them and see which one I truly like better. But overall, on a first listen, I'm still gonna like Brat more because I've listened to it more than once.